My name's Alex Lowe. I'm part of our revenue team here at LILT. I'd like to introduce our audience to Zhao Zhao, who is head of localization at Mintel. And Zhao oversaw the implementation and integration of LILT into Mintel's existing business systems. And for those of you that aren't familiar, Mintel is a global market intelligence and research agency based in the UK. Zhao, it's great to have you with us today. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and your role at Mintel?
Hi everyone. So I'm Shao. I'm currently based in London, works in Mintel as a head of localization. And in my role, my responsibility is to ensure that our localized content and services resonate with diverse audience across the globe. My focus was not only to adapting the content to meet cultural and linguistic needs, but also leveraging innovative technologies and industry best practice to drive growth for both the company and for the team, especially with individual team members as well. And I look forward to sharing my insights and experience with you today and discuss the evolving landscape of localization.
Thanks so much for that, Xiao. And again, great to have you here. So let's start off here talking a little bit about the selection process you went through here. So, what were the biggest challenges you faced when you were evaluating tools to help you with your translation workflows?
I would say the most significant challenge we faced was finding a solution that perfectly matched all our requirements. So the market is filled with numerous tools and each boasting unique strengths. And however, to be quite frank, none offered every feature on our wish list. But we had a very clear direction. We were seeking a tool that could drive efficiency in our process, in addition to fulfilling the basic functionalities of a TMS. So this clarity helped us prioritize the functionalities most critical to our success and enabled us to identify and select a solution that best aligned with our goals.
And what were the key criteria that you considered that led you to choose Lilt over other options?
I think there were three things very important to our team and the business at the time. So, first, as briefly mentioned earlier, our goal is to improve our operational efficiency. Our team has been utilized machine translation in the past, but they frequently face the mundane task of correcting the same type of errors in the output from generic translation engines. So this repetitive manual work was not only time consuming, but also detracted our ability to focus on more strategic aspects of localization. And unlike generic translation engine, LILT allowed us to train the system using our specific corrections and preferences. So over time, the engine adapts to our unique requirements, leading to progressively better output and higher productivity. And this was considered a must-have to us at the time. And second, LILT has the basic TMS function, which is essential to any localization team. And the integration capability with our existing workflow and tools also played a very significant role in our decision because the pre-built connectors would enable us to add LILT to our current business tech stacks quite easily. And I think finally, the cost of each tool was a key consideration as well. Return on investment is a crucial part of our decision-making process. So LILT's price strategy or the structure aligns with our budgetary constraints while offering substantial value. So to summarize the three things, operational efficiency and integration capability and cost effectiveness were important to us when we choose LILT as our translation engine plus TMS.
And now we want to move on to talk a little bit about your implementation and usage of Lilt. What was the timeline for implementation from initial selection to the full implementation into the live production environment?
I remember we started our POC proof of concept around May last year, and then we implemented a solution for the team to use around February 2024 this year. So it includes the comprehensive time we spent on the procurement process, as well as legal and info-secure reviews to ensure compliance with our internal standards.
And let's talk a little bit more about the specific tasks or projects you're currently using LILT for. Are you able to share a bit more about that with us?
Our company provides a variety of products and service to our clients. So the major content type our team uses NIL to translate is research insights. Those are report type of documents that contains a substantial amount of text, numeric data, infographics, and product images. So that is a major type we use. And second, we also have multiple products or application websites where we process our translation through LILT. And finally, for some languages we cannot cover internally, we outsource those projects to LILT. So those are the three areas.
And it's really nice, I think, that we have that sort of hybrid approach available to us where, you can outsource that work and to our services team that you're not dealing with internally. And just to clarify, our services team work within your LILT instance. So you're also getting benefit from them training the models as well, I believe, which is great. So the all-important question, how has using LILT impacted the accuracy and efficiency of Mintel's localization projects?
When working with a fantastic team that already provides very high accurate translation, but however, our reports can be very lengthy, sometimes goes up to 60,000 words. It is inevitable that human errors may happen in the process, especially with numeric data, although these cases are very rare. But the new process of using LILT, which provides initial AI translation prompts, followed by our human translators refining and correcting any errors or nuances that AI might miss, has greatly reduced the risk of those kind of accuracy errors that might be made by the humans. And on the efficiency side, really depending on the language, but even with the misperforming language, we have observed at least a 20% increase in translation speed. Another benefits we have seen is we were able to collaborate across different translators for longer reports simultaneously.
It's really great to hear such significant efficiency gains, even sort of at the beginning of our partnership. So that's really fantastic to hear. And talking a little bit more about some other features and the benefits and performance they bring to the team, on top of using LILT's proprietary language models, which your internal team are fine-tuning in real time, you also leverage the LILT and DeepL integration that we have available. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Of course, we have certain type of contents that requires instant translation only without any human intervention and edits. So we have enabled LILT as an AI engine, as mentioned previously in your slides on the LILT platform. So using API calls, we process those translations within LILT, leveraging its glossary insertion function simultaneously. So those are only for the content. We don't do any human edits.
And it's great to have that kind of interoperability and additional option there when choosing your language model. How do you handle cases where the AI translation does not meet your quality standards?
I think this is a very good question. Continually impressed by what AI can achieve, but personally, I do not equate AI translation quality with human translation quality or expect it that way. So I see AI translation as a tool to quickly process large volume of text and provide the initial translations with increased accuracy and fluency. And this allows us as human translators to concentrate our expertise on refining and polish the contents rather than getting bogged down with basic translation tasks. And I do know that AI translation is fundamentally transforming the localization industry by significantly increasing productivity. And however, I do believe that human oversight remains indispensable to ensure quality, consistency, and cultural relevance. So we use AI translation as an additional tool to meet our quality standards more quickly and efficiently, rather than relying on it solely to meet our quality standards.
And now to talk about three words that I guess are on top of every business leader's mind: return on investment, or ROI. How have you measured success using LILT at Mintel in regards to ROI?
To measure the ROI, I focused on five key metrics. So the first one, of course, is cost saving. So this is the most significant metric to calculate the reduction in labor and the project costs due to efficiency provided by LILT. And the second one is revenue impact through market expansion because we can translate more content quickly and accurately to enter new markets. And the time to market is also important because our company provides market intelligence, analysis, and innovation to our clients. So the quicker our clients can access this information, the greater impact we can help them achieve. In addition to those quantitative metrics, I also consider the quantitative metrics such as quality improvements and team satisfactions, for example.
Great, Xiao, and it's great to hear of all the multiple ways the ROI is already being recognized and
Yeah.
kind of tangibly felt within your team. So to talk about a little bit about future plans here, because obviously today we're talking about our new product and feature releases in our platform, and it would also be great to understand a little bit more about how do you see the role of AI in translation evolving within your company over the next few years?
Our company, Mintel, is a very forward-thinking company. We constantly innovate. We developed our very own AI to utilize GPT that revolutionizes the way our clients access our insights. So I have no doubt that we will continue to fully embrace technology like AI-powered translation tools as integral components of our strategy to enhance our productivity and efficiency in localization. However, it is crucial to re-emphasize that human expertise remains essential in the translation process. And moving forward, I think our approach will continue to blend the strengths of AI translation, such as processing vast amount of content quickly and with the insights and expertise of our talented human translators. So this combination will ensure that we maintain high standards of quality and cultural relevance in our translations and localization projects.
To talk about new features as well, are there any new features from LILT that you're particularly excited about or excited to implement?
I'm personally excited about all the new developments, especially for the analytics, because it gives me the insights how the engine perform and what are the accuracies, whether we need to do any investigation or any improvements on any of the translation engines or which engine to be better utilized in the future. So that is very good advantage for us to say the insights. And secondly, I'm very excited to say that the AI engine like GPT-4o will be added for the translation in addition to creation as well. And also to mention the AI review, which is something I'm looking forward to test.